8-game winning streak. February 10th to the 25th, and now it's 10 of 11. Nice feed, and Tice with the two-hand.
And a great job of recognition by Tatum. The Nets loaded to him quickly, and a great cut there by Tice.
Oh, a nice lead by Brown. He is over 2,000 more free throws than the next challenger, which would be Russell Westbrook, who gets to the line often. Who's just shy of 5,000. There's Kemp performs tonight. Hard with a turnover. Looking outside. Thompson gets deep, and Thompson able to
break down on the defensive end there by strength and the ball handling he put on display on that last possession. James Harden is just a thing of beauty.
There's Jason able to steal it back. Tice controls it. Walker now pushing. Walker will pull it up, and no. And how about Tristan Thompson there? 8th of March. 3 days ago, and he signed for that veteran minimum. Now, he has not played in a game since February 12th, so they're going to be patient with Blake Griffin. What do you think he's going to be able to provide the Nets as Kyrie scores a layup out of the time?
And the savvier players can absolutely take advantage of that. And you know, it wasn't that long ago that it used to be the norm to have a two-man roll. So critical, and that has been laxing at times here for the Celtics. It's starting to get better. As I'm just asking for a friend.
Here's Harden for three, and the follow by Brown. Nice. They did, by the way, change a 3 to a 2 from Kemba Walker. They went back and reviewed it. If you're wondering why the score just dropped by 1, that is an accurate score. Is Landry Shamet.
Just staying with it there for the Nets. Like to get that loose ball and getting Shamet for the triple.
Brooklyn only shooting 5 for 14. Now 1 of 6 from behind the arc. Hot pass. Thompson bobbles, recovers, and the turnaround. There's a 3.
With the injuries, that second unit, Kyrie's out there with them now, but you're going to have consistency from that unit if you want to talk championship.
Marcus Smart knocks down his first.
Shamet was trying to clear some space.
Here's Green on a setup from Harden, knocked it down.
But he's the one at the helm of this ship.
Led the league in assists back in the 16-17 season, and is doing it again here on the break. Goes Jade basket. Joe Harris said of James Harden, he's the best passer I've ever played with. How about this ball movement from the Nets there? Tatum cashes in with it.
Yeah, right back at you, Jason.
Brooklyn with 7 turnovers. Boston's turned into 8 points. Ooh, fortunate bound.
Teams are doing a good job of it. When they set screens, they are diving hard to the basket, knowing that that switch is coming. And both teams have been able to score away for the break. Looks like he just stayed in Brooklyn and worked on his game, because he has come out smoking here in this first half.
Kyrie Irving working on T, elevates and scores. Kyrie
got to become good situationally, and by that I mean is you're not going to look at them defensively at the end of the season and see a team in the top 10, but you've never really had the kind of firepower that this group has, and so Brooklyn just continues to compete, and their defense really is giving them a chance here in this second quarter.
Marcus Smart, 4:40 remaining in this second quarter.
And a big stretch partner right now for the Nets offensively. Kyrie, obviously, terrific offensive player.
Irving sets up Shamet, the hot hand tonight. That's his first miss from beyond the arc. That made his first 4. Another chance here for Brooklyn. And Kyrie goes to work, gets a switch. Now Dixon steps inside, tied for 16 from behind the arc, 31%. Irving for 3. Money. Tice is down on the other end. Kyrie Irving sets up Brown. Oh, what a block by Marcus Smart. Johnson for 3. Yes.
Free throws there, and I like that action on that possession, though, getting him down on that block and allowing him to work from there. 4 possessions, I think, can get him going as he's able to attack by himself. So obviously, with what they ask him to do, the turnovers are going to be up, but 6.5 is not going to get it done. Big picture.
Harden with 6 turnovers and 11 points. He does have 2 assists in the game. Tatum goes to work on Shamet, and the turnaround is good.
It has to be extremely frustrating when you've got Kyrie Irving in the paint and his ability to finish from different angles.
Kyrie's got 12 in the corner. Tice will let it fly. He'll knock it. They wouldn't want him much over 25. Chance at the last shot for the Nets. Joe Harris. He'll take it. Joe Harris off the windows.
Conversely, the Nets 9 of 20 for 45%, so they were able to win that area as well.
Boston with first possession here in this third quarter. Jason Tatum had 9 in the second quarter, and he knocks down the first shot at 23 now.
And just a breakdown there again in transition by the Celtics. The guy you've got to be aware of at that 3-point line in transition. It's the under right now. It's still a lot of time.
A lot of deliberation there, Greg. Tatum comes up short.
I'm trying to hedge my bet.
Kyrie takes some contact.
Much more aggressive as he needs to be for this Celtics team.
That's his second made 3-pointer. He's got 8. And wide open is Bruce Brown.
And put the English on that for the finish.
One of the all-time great finishers, and that guy's...
Remember, Kemba got off to a terrific start in this game, but really has not been able to keep it going here for the Celtics.
Walker, man, ties up ahead. Two-handed chance.
Faster, getting out in transition, getting some easy ones here, especially in the third quarter.
There's George.
No defense, and where you're going to have some good stretches. Did you feel like you were able to do that for possessions there in that third quarter? Is that something also you want to try to emphasize here in the fourth?
Well, for sure. I think we definitely got to go on some good defensive runs here in the fourth quarter. I thought to start the quarter we gave up a 9-0 run, which hurt us. We picked it up in stretches, but overall.
The Hall of Famer, Steve Nash, first-year coach of the Nets, the February coach of the month. His Brooklyn team, they have been a dominant force. Ooh, speaking of, and we got to watch his minutes a little bit, but he's got a lot of highlights in him. As Landry, that timeout, good stuff, inside tracks from the two coaches. And Pritchard up and over Johnson. No, Williams trying to wrestle it home. Wow, what a tap to Brown. Saved the possession, and Brown scores. Ewing ruffled his feathers too. He was legit upset, legit mad after a huge win. There's Green in the corner.
Lead.
It's going to be kids all over the world entering arenas with the walking stick. Tatum back on the floor with Kemba Walker. That was the 10-2 Brooklyn run with Tatum out. His first minutes of the fourth with a rebound. Yeah, we saw Tatum between play there in the commercial go back to the locker room where he maybe come down a little awkward, and then right before he re-entered the game he was doing some
there as to whether he was going to attack hard or swing the basketball, and allowed the Nets there to be able to make a play.
Tice gets it deep and makes it a 3-point game. Harden will sit for now. Harris back on the floor, and that 10-point lead evaporates quickly for Brooklyn. Here's Shamet, the hot hand, and he's got another. Their 4-game winning streak all came at TD Garden prior to the break. Brown working with Tice. Good catch. Tice, finish. Out.
By Tice and gather, and then the presence to still be able to finish before Jordan could come over on the contest.
The bench has been great for Brooklyn. Shamet responsible for 18 of those points. And Joe Harris now a layup to bring Boston within 5.
That were falling early for Shamet haven't been there here of late.
His third miss. Tatum on the drive. Ooh, the reverse.
Jordan there with the beautiful up and under.
Needed those 2 inches that he He grew between last season and this. Now pushing 6'10". Late clock here. Harden crossover. Harden gets by Tatum. They have an answer as we approach the 3-minute mark. Boston down 7. Smart stays on the floor with the starters. Smart came off the bench here today. And Smart kicks it. Here's Jaylen Brown in the corner. Three-pointer is good. Pick the pocket of Jason Tatum. Huge Boston turnover. Now Kyrie Irving squares up a three. Kyrie.
For them, again, it's the situational defense. You know, in this league, with the skill level, you're not going to come out and hold people consistently in the 90s, but you've got to be able to have those stretches where you can create separation. And because of how skilled they are.